Hey everybody, happy Thursday. I am fresh today after an amazing event last night. Thank you everybody that came out yesterday. I had such a good time with all of you. Today I'm actually just getting my car looked at, and I thought, you know what, instead of sitting in the waiting room for 15-20 minutes and not actually sort of doing anything productive with my time, I thought I'm gonna go for a walk. There's a park nearby. I'm gonna come out and talk to you lovely people. Hey Luke, thanks for joining. Hey Mark. So after last night's event, I really had some big takeaways came up, and I wanted to share one of the really big ones with you. Because I think it's something that so many people are sort of in the midst of, and they think that they're doing the right thing. They think that they've got the approach down pat, yet it's not really serving them. It's not really working for them. Hey Luke, what's happening on your Thursday? Hey Nick, thanks for joining. What are you up to? You should be working. But it's cool that you're here. Stay. So what I'm talking about is networking. Now, I do love networking events, and I love attending them. I think they have a purpose for sure. I've met mentors, I've met amazing like-minded people, people that are, on their entrepreneurial journey, or that are, already quite successful, and it's just an awesome place to meet like-minded people. But when you get there and everyone's kind of got in the back of their mind that feeling of, oh, I'm going to talk about my business and they're going to talk about their business. And is anybody really listening? Like, is it really that easy to build that connection at that event? And I really, at my free event, I really break this down. Oh, Luke's doing property and more property. He's building relationships. Love it. Yeah, cool. Hey Clarissa, thanks for joining. I got to chat to Nick last night. He told me all about your amazing holiday that you guys had. I'm super jealous. So yeah, I break this down at my event, and I thought, what, I want to share it with you guys too. So basically, if you think about a networking event, it's a room full of people, 10, 50, 100 people, and you have to speak to as many people as you can in the designated time that you have to sort of chit chat and build a connection in that time, and really get to a point where hopefully you're wanting someone to come and work with you. But here's the thing: most business owners, their ideal client, they can't tell who they are by just looking at them, right? The example that I gave last night was, if you were targeting people with brown hair, that would be amazing. You could walk into a networking event and be like, I'm going to talk to every single brown haired person. I'm going to be able to ask them the right questions. We're going to be able to figure this out. It's going to be great. But for most of us, it's not that simple. It's a motive. It's a desire. It's a challenge that they're facing. It's not as simple as, do they have brown hair? Sorry, I hope the wind isn't affecting the sound. Let me know if it is. But yeah, so it's not that simple as being just brown hair. It's a feeling, it's a desire, it's really emotive. And so how do you successfully talk to enough people? How do you know, like, in that room full of people, even if there's a handful of people that are your ideal client, what are the chances that you actually speak to those specific people, those right people? What are the chances? They're so slim. You're putting yourself in a situation where the odds are not in your favor, and so this is where I get really excited, because there is a different way. There's a different way that you can be, attracting clients into your business without spending your evening, night after night in networking events, and trying to talk to as many people as possible, and trying to find someone who's gonna, want to go further with you and not friend zone you and end up going to a million coffees. Hey Kevin, thanks for joining. Who else have we got? Pete, hello. And so this is the solution. And this is my favorite part is when I talk about this at my free event, because you just see people. Oh, sorry, I hope the wind isn't affecting the sound. You just see that almost light bulb moment in people when I talk about this. So the solution is to run your own events. Why would you want to run your own events? Well, first of all, you are putting a room together of people that are pre-qualified. These are people that have read about your event and who you are and what you do, and they want to know more. They want to come out and they want to come to your event. Big tick. The second thing, there's an understanding of the relationship that's happening here at the event. You're the expert, you're going to be speaking, you're going to be providing the value, and they're going to be listening and learning. So you've got the whole room's attention. So if, for example, normally you have about 20 prospects, and maybe you convert 2 out of 20 people that you speak to, how much easier would it be to bring 20 people together in a room who are already pre-qualified, already love what you do? You can provide them some value, and you can have 2 clients come out of it at the end of the night. That system is there for you're just spending a couple of hours of your day to provide value and build relationships with people that are already loving what you do, versus going to networking event after networking event trying to find that needle in a haystack. Hey Mel, thanks for joining. I'll see you a bit later on. Roland, Vesna, Josephine, joining live from on holidays. Oh my gosh, how special am I? So this is the key. Putting yourself in a position where you're in front of people who are already interested in what you're doing, providing them a ton of value, and then being able to set yourself up as the expert from the very beginning. Because what I find a lot with networking events is that you become friends. It's a real friend zone area, and like, that's cool. I have some amazing friends that I've met who are, we have these phenomenal relationships, and I'm so grateful for them, but they're not my clients. So there's a place for networking events. I'm not saying don't go to networking events. I'm just saying, think about your strategy. If you're going to networking events to acquire clients, and that's your core strategy, and you're spending night after night going to these events, how much time are you giving up in your life to do that? When you could prepare an event, you could spend a couple of hours with a room full of people who are already interested in what you have to say. All right, hi, Mel, I made the mistake of spending a lot of time networking in the past. Yes, and now no more. They actually run a ton of events. I've been working with them for the past sort of 10 months, the Melbourne Centre of Healing. Awesome crew over there. Hey Paris, hi Natalie. Thanks for joining. All right, so once more, just to recap for those that have just jumped on, when you're out networking, you're really spending a lot of time trying to find a needle in a haystack. Because if you're in an industry where you can't identify your ideal client by just looking at them, you're in a lot of trouble, because you got to try and find that person in all of those people in the time frame that you have to to speak to people, because there's usually a designated amount of time. But the key is to run your own events. Put yourself in that position where this is actually a strategy now, where you're in that expert position, and where people are coming to see you and coming to listen to you, and you can build that connection and showcase your expertise. Mel, oh, you've helped us so much with the events. Yeah, no, it's been awesome working with you guys. I love it. I cannot wait for the next one. It's going to be really, really fun, and I can't wait to see you tonight. I'm so excited. I think I've got a girlfriend coming too. There's a mindfulness workshop that's happening this evening for anybody that's in the southern suburbs. then check it out. It's gonna be awesome. All right, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go back and pick up my car. Thank you for everyone that jumped on the live, and of course everyone that's gonna jump on the replay. If this was valuable, please pop in a comment, share it with your friends, give it a like so I know that you found this valuable, and I'll make sure I bring you some more content just like this. Have a really awesome day. I'll see you all soon. Bye.